Well, any day now, the United States Supreme Court could decide a Colorado case about free speech and freedom of religion. Now, at issue is a Lakewood baker who refused to make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. And as part of our commitment to bring you multiple sides to every big story, Denver 7's Mark Stewart gives us a 360 view.
This story centers around a cake, a baker, a gay couple, and the United States Supreme Court. Let's start with a 360 overview. Meet Dave Mullins and Charlie Craig. The same-sex couple went here to the Masterpiece Cakeshop in Lakewood in 2012. They wanted a wedding cake, but the store's owner, Jack Phillips, said no, saying it would violate his religious freedom and his right to free speech. And that's where this controversy begins.
All we're asking for is to be treated equally.
The men remember the moment when the baker rejected their request.
You went into the car and started to cry.
Right, absolutely. I think we were having all the emotions at one time.
The couple hopes the Supreme Court will uphold previous rulings, saying businesses can't discriminate on religious grounds, favoring free speech.
The moral of this story is that this case is not about cakes, and it's not about weddings either. This case is about basic access to public life.
On the other side of the debate, the baker, Jack Phillips, who feels his religious beliefs are being ignored.
The government is supposed to be protecting our rights, not threatening our rights.
His lawyers have argued this is not a case of refusing service. Jack would sell the couple anything in the store. But a custom order, such as a same-sex wedding cake, is a different story.
Anytime you're forcing an artist to create something that conflicts with what they hold dear, that's a big deal.
Another view in all of this, the State Civil Rights Commission. Republicans believe it overstepped its bounds when it said the bakery discriminated against the couple. Yet another reason why the Supreme Court is deciding this case. So what's next? The Supreme Court has to answer these key questions. Did Jack break Colorado's anti-discrimination law by refusing to bake a cake for Dave and Charlie? And did Jack have a valid religious objection?
If we were to lose at the Supreme Court, that it could open the door to a variety of forms of discrimination that have long been considered wrong.
The First Amendment protects the rights of all artists and creative professionals to live and work consistent with their beliefs. So at the end of the day, that's what this case boils down to.
The reality check is this. The court may not make a big picture, clear-cut ruling as it tries to strike a balance between religious rights, free speech, and personal liberties. With a 360 view, I'm Mark Stewart, Denver 7.